All right, so here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the Czech Republic's Jiri Prochazka. Never know what haircut he's going to be bringing. I kind of miss the big, long lettuce. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the ponytail. But Jiri Prochazka, for a long time, was considered one of those guys that could have an impact in the UFC. It took him a while to get here. But once he got here, it was all systems go, and he made a beeline towards becoming the light heavyweight champion. He has all the skills needed to be at the top of the sport, and tonight he steps in the octagon once again, trying to get his hand raised.
Prochazka first became the champion in June of 2022, then had a devastating shoulder injury, and a lot of fans worldwide wanting to see how he responds as he gets back on the proving ground tonight. Jiri Prochazka has stepped into the octagon. This time he wants to leave with that championship belt. All right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proving ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to make a statement in front of this capacity crowd here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jiri Prochazka. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. All right, so there it is. Just to your expectation, Daniel, you felt like the wrestler was going to be able to get his takedown game going, and the kickboxer is floored immediately here in round 1.
Well, they say wrestlers have the ability to dictate where the fight takes place, especially against a kickboxer. And with that takedown, he proved that point very stern.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land in the top position.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now.
Oh, it's getting deep. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there. Thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. There we go.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Making all these shots count. Working out of the half guard here. Nurmagomedov's back in side control here. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finisher.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, got to think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Second round underway. Just missed with the left there. Punches and bunches as he lands another combination there. Really do.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Big ground and pound.
Grab those wrists.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
He's got to be careful here.
Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here.
What a tight arm bar.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
His work, I'm gonna stand this up.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Posture's up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Back mount now. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount.
He's got to be careful here. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Oh, he lands enough. Huge shot, finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight. Oh, beautiful level change. Oh, good defense, yes.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Great control from the ground and pound, posturing up and landing a nasty elbow. And there you go, again, half guard. Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Final seconds here of round 2. Oh, what a way to end the round. Saved by the bell. He got stunned by a huge shot right before the horn. And now, a little bit gingerly, he makes his way back to the stool. And he's only got 60 seconds to recover here. So we'll see if his corner, physically, mentally, can keep this fighter in the fight. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. So there it is, taller fighter landing a knee to the body. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. And there's a takedown attempt. Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left. Nice jab by Prochazka.
Nasty body kick downstairs.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big knee lands right in the opponent's midsection. Big double leg, double change.
Nice positional control here. Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Nurmagomedov's eye is starting to swell shut. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Prochazka. About 2 minutes here to go in round 3. Well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches.
Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Under a minute now to go. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting.
Connection playing there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you can hit the he's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Take a deep breath. Relax.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like, if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. 4th round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strapped around their waist. It's amazing. Look at that. Recognize who's about to lose position.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely, DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4.
Yep, got to be very careful there. Nice shot there by the champ.
Prochazka's in half guard. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
Push, push, push. Get free.
Now he's going full mount. Nice transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Under a minute now to go on the round.
Don't stay flat on your back. Get on your hips. Let's go.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Deep breath and recover. Relax. Let's get that heart rate down. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round,
Well, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
You ready to fight? Ready.
5th and final round. Connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Prochazka's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Prochazka's now switching his stance. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
I need you to
Nicely done.
scramble.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nurmagomedov's able to transition back to side control now.
He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling. This is where he wants to be.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. In the half guard.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's going triangle here.
Oh, that arm triangle is wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, so he gets back to the feet. That was seemingly the only way he could win this fight. Down the stretch,
down the stretch, but on the feet. He was not going to win this fight from his back. He needed to get up. That was step number one. Step two, find the finish.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-45, and 48-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant.